Hey everybody, I'm Up from MarcoLooks. I'm a printmaker, artist, illustrator. I make pretty things to go on your wall. My work ranges from a landmark range, which features lots of really inspiring, beautiful landmarks that I really like, as well as I have a range called Conscious Healing, which is an endeavour to create pieces of artwork that lift and inspire you, and have lots of other pieces along the way as well. I sell greetings cards as well as prints, all sorts of lovely things for your home, as well as gifts. Perfect for gifts. So today I am turning my studio, this is where I create most of my artwork, into a market stall, because I'm taking part in my very first online market this weekend. And so the idea of it is that you sit at home, you have a look at all the different market stalls and you go and visit them. So you come here virtually, have a look at all the different prints, the different cards, all the bits and pieces I have to sell, and then you can buy them. And so I'm going to turn this area hopefully into the sort of space that you would expect to see if you went to a maker's fair, an art market, that sort of thing. So join me and let's see what I can do. And you can find me on all social media at MarcoLooks. I'm on Instagram, that's where I spend most of my time. I do lots of stories and I put a lot of my new work on my grid, as well as Facebook and Twitter as well. If you could like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be perfect, that'd be brilliant, thank you, because that means that you'll get updated as soon as I release new videos. I've got all sorts of videos coming out, including draw-alongs where I draw some of your favourite characters from children's television. I used to be an animator for CBeebies, in case you're wondering why am I suddenly drawing characters, that's what that is. So I do lots of draw-alongs and I'll be adding them to the channel as well. So have a look, keep an eye out, and I will hopefully catch up with you very soon once this transformation takes place. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you at the end, hopefully when it all looks a bit better. So I think I've done it. There's still loads of things I want to change around, as happens at a market. When you go and set up your stall, you often lay everything out, you think it looks brilliant, and then 10 minutes later you're changing it all again. So this is kind of where I'm going with at the moment. The things I've been thinking is where I'm going to put my new products so they're clear, where I'm going to put my ranges so collections look cohesive and put together, and just kind of how I'm going to put all my stock. Right now in this picture you can't see other areas of the studio, so I think what I'm going to do is set up other mini areas, and then I'm going to be doing lives and things throughout the online market, and then what I'll do is maybe just move the camera and focus people's attention over here, just so there's a little bit of variation, I suppose. And I'll be changing it around throughout the day probably, I imagine, depending on what goes well, what doesn't go well, and what people like, what gets a good response. And most importantly, I need to make sure that my online shop reflects everything here, because the beauty of doing a real life market is that you can take products, you can take prints that might not be in your online store, and that's okay because they'll still sell because your customer's there. So I need to make sure that everything here is available in my online shop. So I'm glad I did this ahead of time so I can make sure that's all sorted. So here it is. I hope you like it. I'm sure it will change from when you see it next time, and I'll keep changing it. I want to add maybe a little bit more kind of greenery. You see I've put a few I have these flowers and little props that I have around for when I'm doing photo shoots, and I sometimes take to market, because they break up the shapes, because a lot of my work is prints. Everything's very square, but I like to make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasing and kind of round off some edges, put some softer textures in. So I'm going to try and get hold of might even get some real flowers, I don't know, but that's why I put those in for now, just to kind of break up the areas a little bit. That's it. One last thing. These. I've got my lights as well. Don't know what's setting them on, I'll probably start flashing in a minute, but here we go. So what do you think? Let me know. Leave me some comments, drop me a line, Let me know if you can see any obvious things I'm missing. What could I do better? Or what do you like? What's your favourite piece and what stands out to you most? I'd love to hear from you, and I'll catch up with you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow, all those things, because it really helps me out to make more people see my stuff. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care, lots of love, bye.